back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lacey and I am an adult figure skater, and I also post ballet content, although I have not been doing as much ballet recently just because I've had a lot going on with vacations and just the events that I've been doing. So I will get back into that as well. I do still love it, and I know you guys like those videos as well. So stay tuned for more, but some exciting events coming up. So I actually have decided to compete at an upcoming competition. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm filming this video to kind of like have it in case I do. I'm moving to Tampa, so it's gonna be at the rink that's closest to me. It's the Advent Health whatever, ice whatever in Tampa. So it's the competition in mid-May, and I have music from when my old coach and I put together my program, and we ended up switching the music to the Cinderella music because I was going to use it for the spring show, which was Disney themed. So I ended up changing it. So I have that music that I think I'm going to use, and I do have that program that fits to that music as well because it was originally planned to that music before we changed it. And so I'm actually today going to have a virtual lesson with one of my old friends at my old rink who is also a coach. So she's going to actually help me kind of change my program, make it better. And I've been trying to adjust it myself, but it's been really hard to skate it at this rink. It's been pretty crowded on public, and it's also really crowded on freestyle. So I'm going to try to get it together in like a month and a half before the competition. And I'm going to be out of town next week. I'm going to Aruba, so I don't have a lot of time, but hopefully we're not changing the whole program, although I would like to. And I do have a dress that I can wear, but I'm trying to see if I can get a different dress made and have it in time. But so far I've been emailing or messaging back to the seller, and I don't think it's gonna work out. But I do have a dress that really fits the program and everything that I could definitely wear, so that might be what I'm gonna wear. It's red, and the music that I'm skating to, it's actually the Taylor Swift song from Bridgerton. So it's like the orchestra version, which is really pretty. And yeah, so hopefully I can get it together. I'm gonna skate for 30 minutes to kind of warm up everything, and then I'm gonna have a virtual lesson with her. We're gonna go over my jumps and spins and footwork and kind of see what we can kind of take in place and put where in my program, and what we can really change so that I can actually do it in time for this competition. Yeah, so I thought I would take you guys with me to prepare for this comp. And yeah, today is day one, so let's get into the rink. Alright guys, so it has been a little bit, I think maybe over like a week and a half. I went on vacation to Aruba with my husband's family. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, so we are back. I officially signed up for the competition in May. I think it's like May 15th, but it looked like based on the schedule that I would be skating on Sunday, and I signed up for the adult bronze. So I'm actually skating up, not pre-bronze. Yeah, so I'm at the rink right now. I'm gonna be skating on freestyle today. They're not doing the public or the adult public session right now, so I still have some freestyle passes that I need to use. I have like 6 of them, and I'm only going to use like 3 of them today. I'm going to do like an hour and a half, so I'm going to do half an hour of just me warming up, and then I'm having a lesson with my virtual coach for an hour. Hopefully we can start putting my program together. We kind of went over the elements and everything that we want in it. But yeah, I'm a little nervous because this is a little bit of a time crunch for me. I need a lot of practice, and also I'm looking at new blades. So right now I'm on the MK Professionals, and I was told recently that basically my rockers have been sharpened off. So, and I could definitely feel that too. Like something was definitely wrong for a long time and I've just kind of put up with it. I didn't want to spend the money and now I'm kind of looking into them. Something relatively cheap. I could just get the MK Professionals again, but they're honestly kind of heavy. So I'm looking for something. I want to stick to the 7-inch rocker. I don't want to switch to the 8. The shop that I'm at now, they're kind of pushing for the Legacy Matrix, which is an 8-inch rocker, and I don't really want that. So, because eventually when I do get more expensive blades, the ones that I want are a 7-inch rocker, so I don't want to be like flip-flopping back and forth. So I'm looking at the Legacy 7s. They are lightweight and actually cheaper than the MK Professionals. I talked to the Rink pro shop where I'm actually moving to this weekend. I'm moving back to Florida, in case I forgot to mention. I talked to the owner at that shop and we were talking about blades, and he said that the Legacy 7s are good, that they're just cheaper because of where they're manufactured, that it's not like a cheaper blade. It's the same quality, I guess. But they are lighter weight because they have cutouts. They're really unique looking and I like the way they look. And they are a 7-inch rocker versus all of the other ones, which are 8. So it's kind of the same level quality of the MK Professional, just a lighter blade. So I do want to switch to something lighter. Yeah, so they have them in stock there. So I'm not going to get anything from the shop that I'm at now, but hopefully when I get there next week, maybe I will get the new blades and can skate in them and hopefully get used to them in time for this competition, but we will see. So let's go. So I just finished up skating and I had my virtual lesson and I thought it went really well. Yeah, we kind of like talked about what we were going to do with my program, like what we were going to include in it. And so this competition is IJS and I had not done this type of competition before. This is where they give you like the actual score and they tell you, if you did your elements and whatnot. The one I did before, I'm not sure the other name of the like grading system, but it was basically you're just 1 through 5. They just like rank you essentially. And so this one's different, and now pretty much pre-bronze, which is what I've tested, they changed all the requirements and stuff, so really you can only do like half jumps unless it's like a toe loop or a sow cow maybe, is what she was saying. And so she's saying that I should actually skate up and be in bronze, since I have all of most of my singles, like I can do a flip, and like you can't do a flip in pre-bronze, you have to do a half flip. So like I think I'm gonna be skating up, so that's exciting. Also a little worried. So the competition I did before, I did skate in pre-bronze and it was different in that the grading system and the requirements for pre-bronze for that. So this will be different, but that's fine. I don't want to do half jumps unless it's just like part of a, like a step or something. But yeah, so we talked about what we were going to put in my program. I can do combo or like change foot spins and things like that. So we were saying that maybe we would do my broken leg. We would do possibly a catch camel into a back scratch. So we'll see. I haven't really practiced any of that, so we'll see how that goes. And then and then jumps, we were saying maybe like a loop or a flip, flip loop, something. We haven't really fully decided yet, so we will see. But yeah, so I was just kind of trying to practice that catch camo into the back scratch, and honestly my backspin is non-existent, if I'm being honest. So we'll see. But I think if I start practicing the things that I actually like would be put into my program, then I could definitely get it. And then she was saying like if I had any like cool tricks that I could do. She was saying like hydro blade, things like that, and I was like, well, I can kind of do like a mid butterfly. So we might actually put my butterfly in my program, which is really exciting. I mean, it's not great or anything, especially now. It used to be better, but so we will see. And she was saying that I actually need a step sequence for this, which I did not need previously. So in the program that I had, there was no step sequence. So now I need one. So we're gonna put that together. And there's also a spiral sequence that I need as well. So I'm like terrified of how this is gonna come together and if I'm gonna have enough time to get it together and be able to perform it. But I am really wanting to do this, and yeah, so today was day 1, and yeah, we got like 2 months, so we can do it. Alright guys, so it is a few days later. I have officially moved back to Florida. That is where I am now. I'm sitting outside of the new ice rink that is like 13 minutes from me. It's the closest one. But yeah, it's definitely been very stressful. I'm starting to get worried about this competition because not only is my program not really pieced together, when I was at my most previous rink, I was having a virtual lesson and they pretty much told me that you had to like do all this stuff to have virtual lessons. But then because I was moving, they were like, okay, like we'll let it slide, whatever. And now at this rink, I was looking at freestyle online and it said no virtual lessons, which means I can't have a lesson. So I don't know if I can do it on public and just hope for the best. But the public sessions this whole month are on a mini rink. So I can't even like, and who knows how busy it's gonna be. So I can't even really run my program. And also on freestyle, it said no headphones or music devices of any kind, which means I can only run my program music on the loudspeaker. And since my coach is not here, obviously I have nobody to press the button, and I really need to practice with my music just to make sure that I get the time in before I should even really play it over the loudspeaker, because obviously my program's not ready yet. But when it is, like, how am I supposed to practice it? I can't even do it on public because it's on a small rink. And this ice rink literally has like 4 big ice rinks plus the mini one. So it's like public is on a small one. The lady said it's usually not like that, that it's usually on the big one during the day. But because of hockey, that's why. So I don't know what to do. So either I'm going to have to drive far to another rink. There is another rink about like 23 minutes away that has freestyle where they don't mention anything about virtual lessons. I just don't want to get in trouble though either. Or there's another rink that's like 40 minutes away that has public on a big rink. So the one that's 23 minutes away has no public during the week for some reason. I have no idea why, probably because of hockey. But the one that's like 40 minutes away, they do have public on a big rink. But again, like, I don't know how busy it will be, if I can even run my program. And if I can't do it on freestyle, then I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm starting to really get like stressed out from it. But yeah, so I'm here now. I'm going to go into the shop and see about the blades. And I might skate on the freestyle just to kind of see how it is. Like, I don't know, you know how rinks, like, they make you, like, agree to these things, like, you can't do this, you can't do that, but then everybody does it anyways. Like, on a lot of public sessions, they tell you, like, oh, you can't do figure skating, you can't spin, you can't lift your leg, like, a foot off the ground, stuff like that. But then, because that's what they told me at my previous rink, that you couldn't jump on public, but then literally everybody did it anyways, and nobody ever said anything, and, like, it wasn't a thing. So I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't want to get in trouble, but also how else am I gonna like practice or prepare? So I'm a little stressed out. So if you have any experience with this, please comment your or if you have any recommendations, comment them down below, because I was like, oh, what if I just play my music, like have my phone attached to my arm, play my music that way where it's like out loud and like nobody else can really hear it. I was thinking maybe that could work, because I need to be able to press play. You know, I don't have anyone, I don't have friends here, you know, my coach isn't going to be here, so I literally have nobody to do that for me, and I can't just ask a random stranger because there might not be anybody. But it said no music devices of any kind, so does that mean I can't have my phone? I can't skate with my phone and have my music playing? I don't know. I get the whole like safety thing and everything like that, but obviously if it's a super crowded rink, I wouldn't be running my program anyways, you know. So I don't know, I'm starting to get worried. This video probably won't be posted until after the competition anyways, so, but yeah, I don't know. I hope it all works out. I'm gonna skate on one of the freestyles because it is on the big rink and just kind of like see how it goes, see what it's like. And hopefully it doesn't look so busy right now, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. But yeah, let's go ahead and go inside and see how it is. All right, so I figured I would pop back in here. It's actually a few days later, so I didn't really give an update after that freestyle session. I kind of went at a bad time. Like when I got there, there was like nobody, there was a few people on the rink, but then a lot of people came to the session that I was going to. So that was kind of unfortunate. I barely got to skate. But anyways, I tried to get my blades, and it turns out the pair that they had in my size, they actually had sold over the weekend. So they had to order another one. They said it was either coming Thursday or Friday, so either yesterday or today. I called yesterday, they said it's coming Friday, so it's coming today. I actually had to go to a different rink today. They have a public session. This is the Lakeland ice arena. So I'm gonna hopefully do a lesson today, and yeah, and then maybe I can pick up my blades later on. Hopefully, we will see. I was really hoping to skate on them today, so that did not happen, but yeah, at least I get to skate today. Hopefully it's not super crowded and I can do a lesson, I'm hoping. But yeah, so that's where we're at. The other rink only has public on the small rinks during the day on like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then at night on a big rink. So I don't really go at night, so I might have to start. I guess we will see how that goes, and yeah, but let's go ahead and go inside. I have a lesson in like 30 minutes. Hopefully it's gonna work out. I actually have no idea, but we will see. So they turned the lights out, which kind of sucks, but it's not that bad out here. So I think it's probably been maybe about a few days later, and I'm finally picking up my blades. So I'm gonna go in. I think I'm gonna hop on the ice to check them, and then he's gonna put the permanent screws in. I think that's what's happening, but yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and I'll show you guys what they look like once I get them. All right guys, so I got my new blades, and these are the ones that I got. They're really pretty, and they have like the little cutouts, so they're a little bit lighter than what I had, but essentially they are the exact same blades of what I had, pretty much a 7-inch rocker. They are the Jackson Legacy 7s, so they have a 7-inch rocker just like the MK Professionals that I had. I did go out on the ice to make sure the alignment was good and everything, and they had somebody there helping to kind of watch to make sure that it was good, so that they could kind of base it on their judgment and what I felt. I felt like they were really good. I could not really spin in them because I'm not used to a rocker anymore. So that was a little difficult. So I definitely need to practice my spins for sure. But I was able to jump fairly smooth, and I did not feel like I was just like dragging my toe pick the whole time, which was definitely an improvement. So yeah, I think I have a lesson with my coach tomorrow. So we will see how it goes. Hopefully I can get my spins back. I was only on the ice for maybe like 15 minutes, and I couldn't really do a spin. I could kind of do a camel and a broken leg, but they did not feel right, like at all. And I could not do a scratch spin to save my life. It was just not working. I was like wobbling. But yeah, other than that, so hopefully I can get those together before the competition. All right guys, so honestly, I don't even remember the last time I really checked in for this video. So I'm not really sure what I included and what I didn't include. So I thought I would give a little bit of an update. I have been skating on freestyle sessions, so I haven't really gotten to record anything recently. And at this rink, they don't allow us to wear earpods, like not even just one. So I can't even run my music. So that has really been a struggle, honestly. So my coach and I, we did get my program together. I know what it is. I've been running it without the music, and then sometimes on Fridays I go to this other rink that has a public session, so I can wear the AirPods, and usually there's nobody there, so I'm able to actually like run it full out. But I only did that one time so far, and the first time I ran it with music, I was about 10 seconds late, so that's not good. And that was literally, my competition is on Friday. I'm not sure when this video will get posted, so obviously the timing is totally not accurate. But yeah, and today is Tuesday, and I ran that on last Friday. So I was 10 minutes late. Yesterday I was at freestyle, and I knew in the rules it said no AirPods, but I was like, maybe they just say that and they don't really like care. So I had one AirPod in, and I ran it with my music one time, and I kind of like missed a few elements, but I did end on time, which was good. But then a coach on the ice came up and told me that I wasn't allowed to wear my AirPods. So that was kind of that. I went to a different ice rink today, and I was on freestyle, and I did run it with my AirPods. And they didn't really care. Nobody said anything, but it was kind of a busy session, and they only have sessions like really early in the morning or in the afternoon. So it was at like 2:30, and so I thought maybe if I went right at 2:30, nobody else would be there, but I was wrong. There was a ton of people there. I did run it, and I think I ended on the music one time. And then all the other times I attempted to run it, I couldn't really run it because there were other people doing their programs on the loudspeaker. So I think when I go to freestyle session next, I'm just gonna run it on the loudspeaker and have somebody press play for me. I just know that it's not ready for that, for like other people to see, but I'm competing on Friday, so whether I like it or not, it kind of has to be ready. Also, another update, the dress that I ordered. So I'm skating to, I don't want to reveal it. Maybe I will later on the recap at the end of this video. But the dress I ordered, pink, if I can insert a picture of it, I will insert it here. It originally, they said it would arrive on time. And then when I contacted them, they said that because of like the tariffs and whatever, things like that, that they weren't sure if it was going to arrive on time. They shipped it. I got tracking. It said it was literally coming the night before the competition, and by like 10:59 p.m. And I was like, okay, whatever, it's coming the day before. Who cares? As long as I like it, I'll wear it. I have a backup dress just in case. And then it updated, and now it says it's not coming until like 2 weeks after. So that kind of sucks because I was really looking forward to wearing that dress as long as it looked nice. I do have a backup dress. It's red. It's pretty as well. It was like the first dress I really bought, and then I ended up not wearing it. So I do have that. It's just not, it's not really like my vibe now, I guess, like style wise of skating dresses. I want more elaborate, but yeah, it definitely fits the song and the theme, but yeah, it's just not really what I had envisioned. So now there's that. But yeah, I did get 2 videos of my 2 spins. So my program, essentially the elements in my program, I'm going to have a Lutz toe waltz jump sequence, which the Lutz is kind of hit or miss, honestly. It's very slow. I'm not good at Lutzes. And then I have a illusion layback, which has been okay. And then my other spin, I have a camel broken leg combo. And then I have a single sow cow, I have a flip loop, and a loop loop. So I'm doing combos, jump sequences, and combo spins in this program, which is totally different than the last one that I did, and my program is completely different. So hopefully I will get some videos and it will be included in this video as well. I just wanted to do prepping for the competition and include the competition in this as well, hopefully, unless I get enough footage where I split in 2, but I doubt it. So I am competing against 2 other people. So regardless, I will get 3rd place, if anything. So I am on the podium, I guess. But hopefully, of course, I want better than that, but I will be happy either way. It doesn't really matter. I say that, but really, I want to do my best. I just want a good skate. And, you know, so, but anyways, I thought I would jump on here and update you guys because I kind of have been lacking on this video. I've been practicing and stuff, but I just haven't been filming anything. And yeah, so I will insert those clips now. So I am back at the rink. It's the next day now. Competition is tomorrow, and I'm here for like an hour of freestyle, and then tomorrow I'm actually not even allowed to skate on freestyle at this rink unless you're a part of the club, and I am not. And so I think my coach and I, because she's in town, and I think we're gonna go to a different rink and skate on a public that I've skated on like Fridays, where there's like hardly any people, so that I can run my program with music finally, because I literally have not gotten to do that really at all. And then I have practice ice at like 2:20 or 2:40 or something, and I got 2 practice ice sessions at 20 minutes each, so I have like 40 minutes of practice ice. And then I compete at like 6:15. I think I'm the first one on, so sometimes that's good, I guess. Get it over with. And then I get to watch the others compete who I'm competing against. So yeah, I'm not sure if I can film anything today, but we will see. Yeah, let's go. Oh, and my dress is not coming to time, obviously. I was really hoping that it would, but it literally just now says that it's like completed customs like in the US. So it just got like to the US and it's whatever. So it's probably gonna come like a week late. So that's great. But yeah, let's go ahead and go. Alright, so I did get a little bit of a few clips to include in here, but yeah, so during my end-in pose, I actually, like, I've injured myself before, like, not like a serious injury, but I've like pulled my like groin or like upper inside thigh on like both of my thighs. So that happened like a while ago, and I just kept kind of injuring them over and over again, and so far it's been fine. And then today I did my end-in pose on like fresh Zamboni'd ice, and it's so slippery that like when I kick out my other leg, I like really like spin a lot, and it like, I didn't pull the inside, I pulled like the top of my thigh, which is a little weird. So I might go home and ice that, because I didn't do the end-in pose after that. I just was like, okay, I'm just gonna save it for when I'm in the program, and I'll do it then, because then if I injured myself, it doesn't really matter. But right now it kind of does. If I like kept doing it, I could tell like it would get worse. So yeah, not fun. But yeah, so I'm gonna head home now. All right, so I just got back from going and doing a public session with my coach, at a different rink. They had public only on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so they had a session today, and I have gone a few times and usually it's pretty dead, and today it was also pretty dead, so that was a good thing. I was able to actually run through my program with my music a few times. I thought that it went well. Now I'm just back home. I have to meet her back at the rink at 1:30. My practice ice is at 2:50 for 20 minutes, and then one more after that, since I got 2 practice ices. And then yeah, and then I don't compete until 6:15. And out of 3 people, I thought I was going first, but it turns out I'm actually going last. So I think that's okay though. I was kind of like freaking out about it at first, but I think it's fine. So yeah, I'll be able to get dressed back at home now. So I have probably like 45 minutes before I have to head out again. And my hair and makeup is done. I just did like a long braid and my makeup is done. But yeah, so I had a different hairstyle in mind, and I thank God I did a trial run yesterday because it totally did not work out. I was actually trying to do like a ballroom wave, and I used the exact same hair products that the girl in the tutorial was using, and I don't know what they do to get it to like stick to their head, but like it was not sticking to my head at all. Like I could get the wave, but it was just like it would just come undone because it had nothing to stick to. I have no idea, but it was definitely not working. Thank God. I literally did it on one side because I wanted it like down here, and then I was still gonna do the braid, and that was not working. Like I literally just got in the shower and washed it out. It was awful. But yeah, I need to fix my hair right here to get this piece to like stay down back there, but I was able to skate with my hair like this and it worked out just fine. Yeah, so let's go get dressed, I guess. Alright guys, so I just arrived at the rink and I'm ready to go. I have my dress on, and yeah, my coach is inside waiting. Yeah, I just parked. Yeah, so let's go ahead. I have practice ice in about an hour-ish, so I think we're gonna just do a little off ice to prepare for that, stay warm, and yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna try and see what I can film, what I can't film, but yeah, we'll go from there, so let's go.
In a castle made of light, I wake up with stars so bright, golden crown and shoes of glass, dancing slow as the moments pass. The moon is high, the night is sweet, magic whispers at my feet.
Guys, so I didn't really think I'd be crying on the internet, but here we are. I just thought that it was important to show like the emotional or like the emotions behind it. Like obviously I'm a very like bubbly person, but it's definitely okay to feel like disappointed in yourself, you know, because you worked so hard and you know, so. But I just thought that I would show this side too, because as okay I am, or as okay with that I am coming in third, it was more so the fact that I just didn't do the best that I could do, and I know that I can do better. But it's only my second competition ever, and I feel stupid like crying about it. Like it literally makes no difference. But to me, it's like I love skating so much that I feel like, I don't know, like I disappointed myself, if that makes sense. And just knowing like, obviously I didn't do my best by any means. And it's so weird because like today, like my flip loop was good, which normally it is an issue, but today like it wasn't an issue. My loop was not an issue, and those were the two that like messed me up. And it's okay, it's not a big deal, but it's okay to like feel the emotions. It's like, it just kind of hits me because it's like I work so hard, and I know that I literally only did this program, literally only have been running it for like full out like a week, honestly, and that was without music. And then something that also happened like this morning, so I had the music that I thought was my music, and then my coach had actually edited it to like raise some of the volumes before submitting it. And then this morning we had a different version of it, so I thought she had edited it, and I was like, oh, this isn't right. But then I was just like, okay, this is one that you uploaded, so this is what I'm going to skate to today. So when I ran my programs, it was that, and then when I was out there on the ice, it actually played the version that I had. So right off the bat, I was like, this is weird, because I wasn't expecting that. Not that that messed me up or anything like that. I don't think so anyways. But that was just like my first thought was like, oh, this is the version that I originally thought was going to play, and now it's not the other one that I thought. But anyways, yeah, it is what it is. But I just wanted to come on here and say that if you want to cry, go ahead and cry. Like, you worked your butt off for something, and it didn't end up the way that you wanted. It's still okay. And you're allowed to feel how you feel about it. And the other skaters were great. They definitely deserved what they came in. It wasn't about the medal placement at all. Honestly, I like the white anyways. I prefer this color, and I'm totally fine with coming in third. It was just more so like I didn't skate the way that I know that I can, and I love skating so much. So for me to feel like I like didn't do what I thought I was gonna do, it was just like soul crushing, you know. And it's just a stupid little competition. It's not for anything. And honestly, like, I still qualified. Like, I came in third. I qualified for whatever qualifying this competition was for. Don't even know. But, yeah. But just so that you guys know, like, it's okay. Whatever you feel is totally fine. If you feel sad, gypped, disappointed, it's all okay. And I just want you guys to know that I'm here also. Like, if you've ever cried after a competition, comment down below, because it's totally okay to do that. I feel stupid, but at least I did it in my car this time and not at the actual competition like my first one. So yeah, alright, so thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.